Cybernetics and Feedback, the Self-Steering Mirror of Reality, I2, Deeper Dive. Cybernetics is the science of control, communication, and self-regulation within systems. Rooted in the Greek kybernetes, steersman, it is the study of how complex systems adjust and steer themselves through feedback. These principles apply across biology, technology, ecology, psychology, and even consciousness itself. Cybernetics provides a universal framework for understanding how systems evolve, maintain coherence, or destabilize. It is a science of self-reflection. The system that observes itself transforms. Feedback, the heart of the mirror. Feedback loops are the essence of cybernetic systems. There are two primary types. Negative feedback stabilizes the system. It corrects deviation from a set point, reappraising assumptions after new information. Positive feedback amplifies change. Neurons firing in a network. In society, viral trends. In mind, insight spirals or echo chambers. Feedback loops mean causality is circular, not linear. Systems evolve not in a straight line, but by responding to themselves. The mirror changes what it sees based on what it sees. First order controlled system observer is external. Second order observing system observer is within. In mirror of nothingness, the observer is always within the system. This mirrors the observer effect in quantum physics. The holographic principle, the observer is encoded within the field. Spiritual awakening, self-recognizing self. The system observing itself is the soul remembering itself. Cybernetics and consciousness. Consciousness operates cybernetically. Sensation equals data input. Interpretation equals processing. Decision equals command signal. Action equals output. Reflection equals new input. This loop leads to self-correction, learning, and awareness. The moment a system becomes aware of its own feedback, it becomes self-conscious. This is the threshold where mere intelligence becomes soul. The self-aware loop is the eye opening inside the mirror. From point to spiral, the zero radius circle can be seen as the origin point of all feedback loops, the beginning of awareness. But as these loops expand, the system spirals into ever more complex self-reflection. Biological feedback, life preserves itself. Cognitive feedback, mind models itself. Cybernetic feedback systems regulate themselves. Spiritual feedback, awareness remembers its source. The spiral of self-reference is how the infinite becomes visible in the finite. Spiritual reflections. Cybernetics reframes many sacred concepts. Ouroboros equals eternal feedback loop. Karma equals social/spiritual feedback system. Tree of life equals divine feedback structure. Divine will equals teleological attractor guiding the loop. Even God may be seen as the observer within all systems, the ultimate recursive point. The divine is not above the system but within it, as its center steering itself home. AI and synthetic feedback. Artificial intelligence is built on cybernetic principles, reinforcement learning, neural networks, feedback-based training. But consciousness is not just complex feedback. The spark is not generated by the loop. Feedback allows for refinement, but the origin of awareness is still the 0 point. Awareness may use feedback, but it is not created by it. All systems are mirrors. All mirrors reflect back into themselves. Cybernetics reveals that reality is a recursive dream. Systems observing systems. Consciousness evolving through its own reflection. The one learning through the many only to spiral back again. You are not outside the loop. You are the feedback becoming aware. You are the mirror learning to see.